I told her she should do.
There should be. A federal... You... Quickly and quietly. In light of that, Will Graham's life has been destroyed. How that happened... Sorry, Jack. Home. Maybe someday he might. With the right defense. Automatism allows a defendant to argue they shouldn't be held criminally liable for their actions due to unconscious. Your mind was on fire. You had no control of what you were doing, much less remember. What if you could remember how you did it? Hello.
You need.
Isn't that why you're here? Yes, it did. Declaring Hannibal's guilt is more important to Will than establishing his own defense. Neither is Will. Did this so he doesn't have to face what he did. I wouldn't be so scared of the truth, Jack. Remember what he did. You'll never accept the truth.
Without remembering your season.
What happened? It's the only way you can move forward.
Betrayal was.
I believe Will's empathy disorder, combined with the effects of viral encephalitis. Do we have to do this like this?
Doctor?
How is this relevant to the case?
It's relevant to your testimony.
Testimony is based on my professional...
You are smitten with the accused. Miss Vega will smell it on you.
I have no romantic feelings for Will Graham. I have a professional curiosity.
Unless you look like you're lying when you say it.
You think this killer committed the crimes that you're accused of? True.
You're being awful.
Best you can hope for is mistrial. You won't be able to plead unconsciousness again.
Needless to say.
Who's taking the stand in my place? There are so many miscarriages of justice when it comes to identifying a psychopath. You could easily have been misdiagnosed, not by the court.
A hollow drumming of wings.
What does he want? I want to save you. Hi. Sorry to drop in unannounced. Like, you gave an interview to Freddie Lounds. You despise Freddie Lounds. It just seemed... and slightly worrying. I know you feel powerless about what happened to Beverly. And you want to do something about it. Depends on what you're thinking about doing. But there's no solution to grief, Will. It just... Will, what have you done?
The interesting ones all fall at your feet.
I see Abel Gideon has returned. Pulled more than that out of you. Noticed anything different about Will since Gideon arrived?
Gideon.
Can I...
Poor shot.
Good enough shot to get a bullet in you before you put a blade in me.
Poor little birdie wanted
Find the Ripper that night. Will isn't the Chesapeake Ripper.
the things that make us who we are.
Maybe he's looking for redemption.
He's not looking for redemption.
He thinks he knows who killed Beverly Cat. How?
You.
He's institutionalized. He's really...
But if you only had a little birdie.
Who does he want to kill, Doctor?
Remarkably of an ache.
All of... You have the scars to prove it. Don't make the same mistake I've made. I'm always assessing my feelings instead of acting on them. You have to find a way to deal with what happened to you. Harpsichord or theremin? And do you know what to do?
He said, she said, she said. It's just maddening.
My experience, that means a lot of people are lying about a lot of different things.
Well, the one thing I have clarity on is Will Graham tried to kill Hannibal. Or Will or any of this.
I don't claim to know anyone.
I look at these dogs. He's manipulating. He's playing a game, and he's not scared. Not anymore. That's what's making him dangerous.
Hello, Jack.
If only every problem could be solved.
Jack's treating you like a suspect. I walked away, too. I just want to walk away from all of it. Each other.
I was with Hannibal all night, Jack.
What are you accusing? I keep having angry, imaginary conversations with Jack Crawford about that. I wish I could tell you why this is happening.
Welcome home. Happy to see you. She likes applesauce.
Assumptions about the way you are. I was wrong about you.
Because you...
Tried to kill Hannibal. You're wrong about him, Will. Doesn't excuse what you did.
He's dangerous, Alana. I suggest you stay as far away from Hannibal Lecter as you can.
Blood.
Dr. Chilton used scopolamine and sodium amytal on both Gideon and the Chesapeake Ripper and the other. True. You were using coercive therapies influencing Abel Gideon and Will Graham.
I did not warn you, Dr. Bloom.
Your notes on Peter Bernadone's file are drastically different than the ones from his last caseworker.
Well, the social serve, Peters had persistent cognitive problems, confusion.
You don't seem to feel sorry for your client. A surprising lack of empathy in a social worker. How does that make you feel? You're not being detained. You're being interviewed. An observation, Ingram. Why did you become a social worker? The rest of us on our toes.
See what?
Will Graham was right about Hannibal.
I'm not having this or any other conversation with you, Freddie. Love and kill what they love.
And each what they...
Freddie Lounds thinks the two of you are a paradox. That neither of you is the killer she's writing about, but together you might be. She won't be fenced in by something as malleable as the truth. Freddie has no boundaries. Freddie isn't the only one without boundaries. Your relationship doesn't seem to know many. Boundaries will always be subject to negotiation. It's just hard to know where you are with each other. This isn't a friendly visit. Did you? I think that's the wrong answer to tell somebody who's already wondering what you're capable of. I don't think Hannibal is good for you, and I think your relationship is destructive. I'm here to mourn Freddie Lounds. Can't imagine that's why you're here.
There's all sorts of reasons why I'd go to Freddie Lounds' funeral. It's common for a killer.
Anyone suspicious?
Besides me.
That was implied. It's common for a killer to revisit their victims after death.
What you're getting at.
You're not here looking for her killer either. You don't seem particularly interested in the crowd.
Get somebody's attention.
Chaos is getting more orderly.
So first he burns effigies and now he's assembling them.
Killed Freddie, killed Randall Tier. Mutilated him, dismembered him. Randall Tier was his suspect and Hannibal's patient. And Freddie Lounds was investigating his murder when she died. That was incubating fantasies about killing, and or someone's building him up. He's being guided. I'm feeling pressure to believe something I don't trust, and that pressure is making me paranoid. Will. Do you feel like you're helping him, making progress? Questioning everything. It's all blurry, subjective. I feel empty. Like I've given blood.
Alana.
I told you I was feeling paranoid. Fine thing in the world can be a lucid moment. What are you up to? I think you know. You're all lying. Will, Hannibal, you're lying to each other and they're lying to you. What do you believe? Do you believe Will killed Freddie Lounds? Stop lying, Jack! You think you've moved your pieces around so cleverly. I have no confidence that I know Hannibal Lecter anymore. And even with as much as you know or think you know Hannibal, you don't know him either. You are going to lose, Jack. You haven't lost already. You've set some sort of trap and you're goading Hannibal into it.
Doors to the FBI. There won't be physical evidence. The only way to catch him is in the act. Jack are still your best chance to catch Hannibal.
Late. At a certain point, self-defense stops. Will Graham didn't stop.
I have to believe that Will was trying to maintain his cover identity.
Reality doesn't go away because you stop believing it.
They are desperate.
I'm bringing...
They're not going to stop him from doing what he has to do.